Hello everyone, welcome to Business Northeast. Right now I am with Pankaj Baruah, who is the portfolio head of IIM CIP. So firstly, welcome to Business Northeast. So sir, firstly I would like to know about the Prakriti, that CSR activity, ongoing CSR activity by PRIF. So could you give us a brief about that?
Right. So Prakriti Incubation Launchpad, that's how we're launching it, is a incubation program specifically for the startups or rather the entrepreneurs. So we're not consisting only to startups, it's for entrepreneurs from Northeast India, like the 7 states plus the 8 states. And it's a very focused incubation program where the startups in the space of green economy, basically in the space of sustainable products, sustainable processes, products or processes that are promoting indigeneity of Northeast culture and circular economy. So we have realized that we Northeast people have been doing a lot of work in sustainability. We use bamboo in our everyday lives, right? Nowadays we're promoting agar wood, kona grass. Even you're using large cardamom stems to make ranas and all. But what is happening is we realize that it's not very structured at the moment. So this is an attempt we are trying to highlight that okay, fine, this is important. If you're a startup who want to make it big in this space, there is a program for you. It's a small attempt. It's just the beginning. It's a grant-based program. It's like you've already mentioned at the beginning. It's a program which is sponsored by Pernod Ricard India Foundation. It's the CSR fund, and it will be the knowledge as we're coming as an execution partner. IIM Calcutta Innovation Park. So under this program, 10 startups will be selected for the first year. So this will be a running program. So first 10 startups or 10 entrepreneurs will be selected for this. They will undergo an initial incubation, and then we will finally identify after evaluation and everything else the top 5 who will actually get the reward grant, right? So the maximum reward under this program is currently 20 lakhs grant. However, the good news is that every startup will get a fellowship grant, so that they don't have to worry about their travel. I think that they just have to worry about participating in the program and trying to contribute to the whole sustainability movement from Northeast.
So sir, could you talk about the funding that is required to conduct the CSR activity?
So no, so the funding is, so there's a particular budget under CSR that PRF gave to us, and they've asked us, they're fine, okay, for 10 starters, what is the amount? So we do a bit of calculation that okay, what is the kind of grant that is good to support starters? It should not be too less, where it doesn't create too much impact, but it should not be too big also, where an early stage startup gets lost. That okay, fine, what to do with so much fund? So we're going to do an evaluation of that. As you know, how much fund do they actually need? And we have capped it at 20 lakhs. Right, so 20 lakhs per entrepreneur. So the top performing startup or the entrepreneur probably get that amount. And like I said, we're not restricting it to the word startup here, right? Anybody, as it could be somebody it could be somebody who's a sole proprietor as well. They can apply for this program as long as they are contributing to the whole sustainability movement, whole circular economy movement out of Northeast.
So, sir, lastly, Prakriti, since it is a ongoing activity, so what is the outcome so far, and what do you expect in the near future?
So today is the last day of call for applications. So if anybody is listening to this, and if you're listening on 14th, then you have still time to apply, 14th of May, but after that, then you probably missed the deadline. But don't worry, this program will again come. Right? There are other programs from IIM Calcutta Innovation Park in this space, in the green economy space. Once this is done, there'll be a lot of internal evaluations, and so we're going to select the good performing, the submissions that have come. So they'll have to we prepare them for pitching and all, and then they will pitch to a group of there'll be a esteemed panel of investors and scholars from the industry. And once that is done, right, we'll identify the top 10, and it could even be top 12 or as but if you see that okay, there are 12 good entrepreneurs who can actually contribute to the whole movement. And once they're selected, there'll be a program where they will be inducted into the Prakriti Incubation Launchpad. There'll be a grand launch. They will get to meet the various stakeholders in the process across, like from the corporate, from the government who are in this space, and then they will undergo a lot of programs. So there'll be capacity building boot camps, there'll be webinars, and there'll be a proper one-to-one mentoring for all. So every entrepreneur will be assigned a mentor who will actually handhold them and guide them through the journey during the entire program.
Thank you. Thank you so much for giving us a valuable time. Thank you, viewers. Keep watching Business Northeast.